Frozen shoulder, or as it's called in medicine, adhesive capsulitis, is a stiffness condition in a shoulder where fibrotic or scar tissue kind of builds up in your shoulder. It slowly happens over time. Your shoulder gets more and more stiff and you have a lot less motion. The most common motions that get lost are the rotation motions, especially internal rotation. So if you find that slowly over time you have trouble scratching your back, then that might be the onset of frozen shoulder. It often gets offset originally by like an injury or a condition like a biceps tendon tear or a partial rotator cuff tear. It is also more common in patients with diabetes. So what happens with frozen shoulder is your shoulder slowly gets more and more stiff, and the capsule, which is the lining on the outside of your shoulder joint, gets fibrotic. We have a couple different treatment options for adhesive capsulitis or frozen shoulder. Often we'll start out with physical therapy because the speed at which you break up that tissue should be at the similar speed at which it was built in the first place. And so if you can do it day by day, that's often the best way to do it and not need surgery or anything interventional. That being said, for patients with diabetes or really severe frozen shoulder, we can often give it a bit of a kickstart with a steroid injection into the shoulder joint, followed by physical therapy, and that kind of often will give you a little bit of a boost to get your motion back and get your shoulder moving again. In patients who had an injury or a condition that set off the frozen shoulder, like a biceps tendon rupture, tendinitis, or rotator cuff issues or labrum issues, sometimes fixing the initial problem with arthroscopic surgery is the answer. So getting your rotator cuff fixed, getting your biceps tendon fixed, all of those different issues might need to get fixed before your frozen shoulder gets fixed. But physical therapy is going to be the mainstay of treatment for a lot of these things as well. So if you have any questions or you're having trouble moving your shoulder or feel like you might have frozen shoulder coming on, come and see us at Nadora Healthcare and we can talk about all these different options.